Hey everyone, Andrikats here and welcome back to my channel. The upcoming WoW patch 10.15 is just around the corner and it brings many exciting changes and features for players to enjoy. It introduces a third evoker spec, the Augmentation, the Dawn of Infinite, an 8-boss mega dungeon, new events called Time Rifts, but it also brings many quality of life improvements to the table. In this guide we will delve into some of those minor yet very necessary changes coming in 10.15 that will undoubtedly help our everyday WoW experience. Currently, we do also have an actual release date. Fracturesintime will arrive on July 11 for the NA region and July 12 for EU. So without further ado, let's take a look at 12 minor yet very awesome changes coming with patch 10.15. Let's start off with the probably most exciting one and very helpful addition. In 10.15 we'll be able to track uncollected Xmog appearances. How? By shift-clicking them in the collections panel. This will add them to our objective tracker and it works in the same way as a quest will work. Once you click it from here, it will show you its location on the map. This actually makes it so easy and it's the dream of every Xmog collector out there. If you hold down shift, you can see exactly which appearances can be tracked. Currently, we can only track Xmog pieces from vendors, dungeons and raids, but that doesn't mean that they won't add more as we go. This is only the beginning. If you're a warlock and got tired of watching the same appearances on your pets, well, now in 10.15 you'll be able to customize them. Warlock pets are getting a handful of new customizations to choose from. As soon as patch 10.15 arrives, warlocks will get a new quest called Beginning Impositions, and thus unlocking imp customizations. All demon pets will be able to be customized at the barbershop in any major city. The quest was actually very easy and quite fun to do, so if you're a lock, probably do this first thing in the patch. 10.15 also offers a skip option to the Siege of Orgrimmar raid. That's right, everyone will get a skip to Garrosh. This is a very welcome change and collectors have been asking for it since forever. It was a long and boring raid to go through each time. Players who have defeated Garrosh at least once, they will unlock a skip option on all the characters on their account. So yeah, this is actually account-wide too. As soon as you enter the raid, go to Lord Walker Cho, there is a scroll on the wall next to him, and it will take you straight to Garrosh's room. You only need to give a few minutes for RP to play out and you're good to go. There's also a way to skip the RP if you want. You can just pull the trash in the hallway before Garrosh and kite them to him. When the trash reaches Garrosh, he will despawn and after respawning, he'll become attackable right away. So no RP. So yeah, if you ever wanted to start farming the Juggernaut mount or the shoulders from him, now is the time to do it. To remain in the raid subject, players at level 61 and above are now able to solo queue for Shadowlands LFR with the help of the Trader of Histories in Oribos. If you want to get the Xmog sets for your alts, well, now is the time to do that. Patch 10.15 brings several improvements in leveling for new or returning players. One of those useful changes is the new Welcome Back gift. This is available to any character at level 10 to 60 who hasn't logged in game for 60 days. Upon logging in, you'll be given this option on the character select screen. Once you accept it, you'll be given a level-appropriate gear set for your chosen spec. You'll also be given 22 slot packs, your quest log will be cleared out and you'll be sent to Stormwind or Orgrimmar. All of your old gear and inventory will be mailed back to you. So this actually serves as a refreshing experience for returning players who are able to begin their leveling journey anew. In 10.15, allied races will be a lot easier to unlock. The only requirement is to have one level 40 character. The achievement restrictions are completely removed, so you don't have to grind reputation or do any more campaign to unlock them. This is especially great for people who haven't played during BFA and still want to unlock Koltiras or Zandalari. So yeah, in 10.15, as long as you have a 40 level, you can go ahead and level up any allied race. On top of that, newly created allied race characters will now be directed to Chromie, not the warboard. So that's another quality of life change. Starting with 10.15, learning riding skills on a new character will be much easier. Players will automatically learn new ranks of riding skills at certain level thresholds for free, without needing to visit a flying trainer. At level 10 you'll learn the apprentice riding, at 20 you will be taught journeyman, Once you hit level 30, you'll learn how to fly via expert riding, and by visiting Boralus or Dalaran, you'll also receive a free flying mount based on your faction. Alliance characters will get a Harbor Griffon, and Horde characters will get a Pterodax. At level 40, you'll learn the Master Riding, unlocking the highest speed of a flying mount. This is a very useful update. For one, you don't have to spend any gold for it. Secondly, you don't have to stop the leveling process just to go back to your capital, learn the riding skill and then resume. It makes leveling a more cohesive experience and much more friendly to new players or anyone who wants to create alts. This patch will also bring a new visual update on the micro menu. New modern colorful icons will replace the previous grey ones. These are actually much easier to see and distinguish compared to the old ones. Maybe it's not a huge deal for you, but for me it is. I always have trouble remembering what king combo opens what panel, so I'm very happy with this change. Speaking of visual changes, action bar icons have also got some new, fresh, updated animations in this patch. That includes spell procs, interrupted cuts and cooldowns. It feels more interesting and cleaner now, and I believe it complements the new UI really well. Another great update is the addition of a new sell all junk option on the vendor UI, allowing players to sell all grey items with a click of one button. Vendor icons have also received updated art, which again looks more modernized and cleaner. If you are using an add-on to vendor all your junks, now you can do it from the default Blizzard's UI, so yeah, I think that's a really good change as well. One of the best changes coming in 10.15 is that Dalaran and Garrison Hearthstones will become toys, no longer taking unnecessary backspace, so kudos Blizz! And last but not least, we're finally being able to get an updated HD version of Gorehowl. This seems to be a drop from the time-lost battlefield encounter inside the Mega Dungeon Dawn of the Infinite. This encounter is actually faction-specific. Alliance players will face off against Grommash, while Horde players will go up against Anduin Lothar. It's unclear at the moment if this will drop from Grommash only, meaning they will be available to Alliance players. Well, kind of. I mean, with cross-faction groups available now, you can still get it if you are Horde, you just need an Alliance leader. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Even though 10.15 is a minor patch, acting like a bridge between major patches, it doesn't fail to deliver some good content and many quality of life changes to the existing game. Most of those updates are aiming towards areas which seem to be lacking, like leveling or allied races. So yeah, I do believe 10.15 will bring players back and give something to the ones who are still around. With several leveling improvements coming in patch 10.15, that makes it a great time to do some alt leveling, even the ones you forgot about. Keep in mind that these are the minor updates that I talked about. There are still many major updates coming. We've got augmentation spec, an 8-boss mega dungeon, time rifts, whelp daycare and many other features to keep us occupied. As always, thank you so much for watching my content and make sure to drop a like if you have found this video helpful. If you want to support my channel, please take a moment to subscribe and hit the notification bell. You can also find me over on Twitch at twitch.tv/undercatsgames, where I'm mostly streaming World of Warcraft. Good luck with whatever you're doing, and I will see you all on the next one. Bye!